What's going on? I want to talk real quick today about Pokemon Go and the fitness industry and how it kind of relates and how interesting it actually is to me from a business and a marketing standpoint. So, number one, if you're not familiar with Pokemon Go, it's simply an app that you can download on your phone. I think it reached like 20 million within like a day or two, so it's one of the most downloaded apps ever. What's interesting about it is a lot of people like to call it augmented reality. It's actually location-based gaming. It utilizes Google Maps and stuff, but it's not really augmented reality. That might be developed in the future. But what's cool about this is it's getting a general population of people that aren't typically active, and it's getting them out into, whatever, the community, and having them go to different locations to catch and capture Pokemon. I think this is a benefit for the most part because you are taking a sedentary individual and making them more apt to being more fitness oriented. Now, the reason why that I think that works is because it adds kind of that gamification model to it. So from a business standpoint, if you're running a business or if you own a business or if you're working in a business that utilizes gamification, incentivizes you to actually want to get points or get to different levels. It makes you work a little bit harder and try a little bit harder. Now, gamification does not work if what you're trying to create the game of, people don't really give a shit about. So if it's gamification to figure out how many TPS reports you can get through the line, it might suck and you might not give a shit. But if it's gamification of something to enjoy, where in this case, Pokemon people or people who grew up in that generation that like Pokemon, they're more apt to actually doing it and being successful with it. When you take this to fitness, it's very hard to get someone to enjoy bodybuilding if they don't like it. It's very hard to get someone to do CrossFit if they don't like it. So people are more apt to doing what they enjoy doing. Nothing wrong with that. So there's a few takeaway points overall with Pokemon Go, and I think the technology in the future is going to create more stuff, probably fitness gaming. There's probably going to be zombie shit. There's probably going to be Game of Thrones stuff. So there's all sorts of different kind of possibilities that will be happening here in the near future. That all was created by this, Pokemon Go phenomena. So pay attention to all that, understand it from like a business standpoint and a fitness standpoint, how interesting that this is and what it means for the potential in the future. So if you have any thoughts on this, drop a message down below. I think this is pretty neat. I'm not a Pokemon person. I've downloaded the app. I'm not very good at the game. I don't have the time really. And it just doesn't draw me like something else might. So there will be something in the future that probably will, but you never know. So go Pokemon away. Later.